Okay, hey everybody, it's Go Bethke, top 3% in the nation, real estate agent, and she also is the social media queen.
Well, thank you for having me.
I am so excited to hear about what you've been doing and your coaching program you've got, Go-Go's Boot Camp.
Mm-hmm.
And to kind of help people navigate through this season. It's kind of crazy, but market's good now that you're open up there in Michigan.
Yes.
You're rocking out there, right?
Oh my gosh, it's madness. It's absolute madness right now.
Yeah,
I thought 2020 is going to be a good year, but it's a great year by far when it comes to
what is it? Everybody just sees the negative, and then I have people all the time that ask me, so what's going on with the housing market? And I tell them, we're still selling things within days and weeks.
Yeah, values didn't go down, so it's nothing like 2008 when people didn't have equity and we lost value. Like, we are not losing value. Actually, values are going up, and people have over 80% of the people have equity now in their homes. So it's totally different than back in 2008.
Right,
And
right.
for a multi-bidding situation, your home is not going to sit on the market for months. You're lucky if it sits on there for 4 hours, and then you're going to be like, okay, where are we going?
Yeah. So like how busy it is now. Are you thinking about also summertime? We hit June when people start thinking about moving before school, and they're planning to do that during the summer. How crazy will that be?
I have no idea, but for the spring, it's madness right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully maybe it goes back to normal by then. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. The holidays.
Yes. Thankfully, we have so much going on. And that's just awesome because, we were not essential in the state of Michigan until the 7th of May. So we truly could only do things if it was 100% virtual, which, like, you couldn't have a photographer come out. And I always preach of, like, you always use professional photography. So all of our listings during that time had iPhone photos. And I always say don't do that, but well, that was the only thing we could do if the seller's taking the picture. So you always just have to adjust to the times. I mean, God doesn't give you what you can't handle.
That's right.
You just have to adjust to the times. You have the skill, humans are very resilient.
Very resilient.
So sad. So we can handle whatever.
That's right. So now we just got to be able to get on a plane and you get to come out here to Arizona.
Yes, I can't
wait. What is that live event called?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But originally it was, I don't have it in my calendar anymore because the original date that we had, it had to be postponed because your governor pulled the plug on it.
Right.
Chuck Fazio and Angela, they waited till last minute, like, nope, we're going to do this. And then finally it was canceled. So it's pretty much their going out party or letting the world know that they officially switched to EXP party. And then they just had a lot of awesome speakers that coming to town and gives people to get to know one another and also for other agents that are not EXP yet to kind of just come and see who we are and what we stand for and how we run business and see if they would also like to join us.
Right. It'll be wonderful. It was a great price. Oh my gosh, to hear all the top producers that are coming together. It was a great price. I bought a ticket right away.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Just like I bought your boot camp right away.
That's right.
I knew it was going to triple in price. I just knew. I was like, oh gosh, I'm all over that.
Yeah, I think it's what is it? Gosh, I don't even know how many times the current price versus the price then. Let's just do the math and see because you bought it for $49.
Mm-hmm. $49. And
it went up 30 times.
30 times now. This sounds like a good investment for me.
Yeah, but you trusted in me, you know what I mean? So that was a long time ago when you took a risk on a product that I said, listen, if you buy in now, so said you will get from now until forever everything that I ever come out with, and you took the risk.
Yep. Well, you got to, right? You just have to in life, especially times like this. Any kind of coaching, any kind of help, any kind of collaboration helps. And that's why I'm really grateful. You take the time to collaborate and share.
Yeah, well, I'm so sorry. My child has a class setting.
Oh, don't even worry about that. That's priority.
Yeah, and the meeting ID is this, honey. Where's the link? You see that number? Where's the number? Write that number down. 44.
No, I already have it in.
Okay, no, honey, you don't. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second.
It's okay.
4,
great.
6, 4, 1, 272. Okay, so you go back. Where's your Zoom? Put that number in for the meeting.
That's awesome.
Yep.
This, what is this? What's a
4456. 4456.
Let's see, I already have it.
Okay. 272. Like that.
Join. Leave meeting. It's not valid. Please check and try again.
Oh, so maybe the meeting's over already.
Can't be. It ends at 3. It's not over.
Okay, then message your teacher, honey.
I can't message my teacher.
Yes, you can in the Seesaw app.
I don't have the Seesaw app.
Why don't you have the Seesaw app?
I don't have it on here.
Well, you should. Okay, I'll message your teacher. Take my phone and message your teacher. I am so sorry.
You're like the ultimate multitasker.
Message your teacher and make sure that you can log in or see what you missed if the class is already over. I am so sorry.
You have to do everything. You have real estate agent, top producer. Teacher,
I'm a homeschool teacher right now too.
homeschool teacher.
Yeah, just say, what is your meeting ID because I can't log in. And if I miss the class, what was it about? How can I make it up? Come on, you have a brain. Use it. Hey.
That's the way you are with everything. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it done.
Yeah, have a brain.
That's why you're.
One. Put it to use.
That's right.
Become a teacher because you can't log into your course. You probably should ask, what is the meeting ID? He's 11. You know, I mean, if it was 3, I would be like, honey.
Mom, I'm not 11.
You're going to be 11 in August. You're closer to 11 than you are to 10.
No.
Your kids are so sweet. They're awesome. I think the first time I ever saw an Instagram post with your kids, and they were raking, it was fall, and they were raking leaves for one of your clients.
Yeah.
And that's what you said. That's what you get, see, with me.
They offered them this time, last time those same clients were over, they're like, I'll pay you $100 to come over and pick up pebbles. Grass, so they, you know, that doesn't kill their mower. And the kids were like, nah. I'm like, you clearly don't need the money.
I did not say no. I said I would do it.
Well, Kobe said, nah.
He's a little spunky one like you.
$100 in over 4 hours. It's $400. So that's what I'm doing.
You know, pebbles. No, he said $100, meaning you pick it all up for $100.
He said $100 an hour.
I wouldn't pay these kids per hour. That's the biggest mistake you can ever make. You're gonna be picking up one. You get paid hourly.
He said $100 an hour, so.
Oh goodness. Anyway.
You call them out on it. Yeah, that's good. I just like you called out that one person. It cracked me up when you were talking with everybody on Instagram. You were like, "Can you believe this just happened to me?" And you would not take, like, it doesn't matter. You just would not sell out your soul.
No.
For any listing. You were just like somebody. He was being rude. He said, I think you need to have a different kind of dress. Something.
Oh, this is part. Yeah. So it was a multi-interviewing situation, and they narrowed it down to me and another guy. And then they called me and asked me that it's between me and this other guy, but they were wondering if I have a different business card because I'm too busty on my business card. And I was like, seriously, I asked them, did you ask the other guy? I'm like, since the other agent is a guy, did you ask him how big his penis is?
What the?
And then, yeah, plug your ear. And then he goes, no, why? I said, because you're deciding of my ability to be able to sell your home based on the size of my boobs.
Yeah, right. That's right.
So since we are talking about my body parts, did you ask him about his?
That's right.
If there's a decision-making factor in this, then am I not fair?
That's right. And you were kind of like, well, you know what? I don't think I even want to.
Yeah. I ended up getting the listing, and I sold it for cash, closing 7 days on day 1.
That's awesome.
Like these busty pictures are good for something.
That's right. Right. You're funny.
I mean, for me, it's like, I feel like even in 2020, we live in a society where women has to wear a potato sack to be taken seriously.
Right.
Like somehow you can be pretty and smart at the same time. Like somehow my boobs cancel out my brain.
Right.
Like, no, I can have both. I can form a normal sentence and be attractive.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly.
I don't have to wear a turtleneck to here for me to have brain cells. And that's the point I'm trying to get through. It's not because, yeah, I could have worn something different. I could have be way more prude or whatever the word is. I don't know what the right word is for that, but it's just not my style.
Right.
I mean, I am willing to lose a listing, but be able to stay myself.
Right.
I'm not going to sacrifice of who I am and what I stand for just so I can get that one listing and please that one person, because then I lose me.
Right. You lose you. Yes. Yes.
And I lose me. And I'm not in the business of pleasing others. I'm in the business of having a happy life for me.
Right. Right. I love it. I love it.
If he's busty, then he can go use that other guy that has a
His hairy chest.
Yes.
Okay, what would you suggest for a book right now for people as they're coming through, they're having to maybe adjust, maybe do a different job, maybe do things differently, maybe depend on coaches more, maybe collaborating more. What would you suggest they read or do?
I mean, I think we are in the business of selling ourselves. So the first and foremost, the most important part, I guess, is to love yourself and know who you are, what you stand for, your work ethic, your hustle, and learn to promote that, because you want the world to know who you are. And the only way to do that, in my opinion, the cheapest and fastest way to the masses is social media.
Right.
So one of the books that I always love and I always have it on me, it's called The Greatest Salesman in the World. It's this cute little pocket book, and it starts out slow, but then it goes into these scripts that you realize, and it's mostly teaching you who you are.
I love it. I have to read that again. I'll have to read it.
Yeah, my favorite is, oh yeah, I can do Audible because I'm visual. So for me, for things to truly register in my brain, I have to like read it, I have to highlight it, I have to underline it, I have to, pinch the page, like turn the page, that kind of stuff. So I like a good old, like an actual paper book.
Right. And you take notes. You take a lot of notes.
Yeah. I underline things in the book, but if it's really talking to me, then I write it down. I have a little quote book. It's always with me on the couch or wherever I go, it's with me. So I can just take, the notes of, I love quotes. And so I always write down quotes because that's how it registers in my brain.
Yeah, it's good. You get to use all your senses. So it really goes in. Yeah, I do
It's visual. If I see something, I remember forever. When you tell me something, it goes in and out. I just don't have that part of my brain developed.
I remember you said that one time. You were saying, who else likes looking at the contract on the computer? You liked printing it out and looking at it.
Yeah, I have to have paper.
Mm-hmm.
I hate nothing more than reading a contract on my cell phone. Oh my gosh, do I hate it.
Whatever works.
Yeah, I like it. Good old like this.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've got it. I do the same thing. I've got piles of these because it helps it to go in and stay in my head.
And also, if I have multiple offers, then I write columns and I say, okay, EMD on this one is 1,000, this one is 2,000, this one is 2,550. Closing date on this one is this, and this is this. Offer price is this. This one doesn't need inspection. This one waives the appraisal. This one, blah blah blah. And in the bottom, I can be like, okay, this is the best offer. I have to see it.
We do the same thing. It helps present it to the
pros and cons right there, black
right.
and white on the piece of paper.
Right. That's awesome. I think I'm amazed at how you multitask. I'm amazed at how busy you are and how the energy level you have. And the biggest thing I think about you that I'm impressed with is your mindset. You are as tall as I am. I met you, I think the first time I said, okay, I had followed you on Instagram, came over to EXP, and then we were in Las Vegas. And I was like, okay, where's Gogo? I gotta go see Kat. And I still have a picture with you. And I thought you were just this really tall girl, but you're about my size.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm on a tall day, I'm 5'2". And I'm
5'2". Okay, I'm 5'3".
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
you just are a big personality, and your mindset is amazing. Amazing.
A lot of soul searching, a lot of live events, a lot of books, a lot of shows, a lot of documentaries, a lot of quotes, a lot of just meditation, a lot of yoga, a lot of like, oh, why am I on this earth? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I serving my purpose? What is my purpose? What am I supposed to be?
That's right. And you can't stop doing that because we're always growing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to be growing until the day I die. I really do.
The person that made me or helped me understand that part was Dr. Wayne Dyer. Do you know who he is?
Yes.
And he talks about, like, we assume that we are the same person when we are not.
No.
If you think about it, the person yourself, with that name and oh, Charlie, stop, honey. That birthday. So the same person who you were, at some point you had an infant body, then you had a baby body, then you had a 2-year-old body, then a 3, then a 4, then a 5, then a teenager, then a 20-some-year-old, then you became a mom if you did, then you had a 30-year-old body, then a 40-year-old body, then it just goes on. So not even, why are we expecting our insides to be the same when not even our insides are the same? Like did you know that your body cells change in every 90 days? You're literally not the same person physically, not the same person every 90 days.
Right.
Why is it not? Why do some people are afraid of growing? Why are they afraid of the new? Like it or not, your body is new every 90 days. You don't have your 20-year-old body. You have your 40-year-old body, your 50-year-old body. You will change if you like it or not.
Right. Right. Some people, I think they just get kind of stuck on being stuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, that's not me because it's not satisfying. To me, it's not satisfying.
I'm always chasing that next thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What is the next level of life? If I can do this, then what else can I do?
That's
right. If I can do this, then what else can I do? Like, I'm just excited about finding out what is my level. So if one day my day comes, I can easily say, you know what, I had a good run. I gave it all I got. Nice. This is my time. And then when I stay one day in front of God, I can say, in front of God, I can say, you know what, I used all the skills that you gave me. Right. And I use it for the fullest capacity, so you can be proud of me one day. And hopefully I reached all the goals that he set for me to reach. And that's why I love the constant new things, because who knows what else I can be.
That's right. I love that. I love that attitude. And it helps you get through, because if you don't explore what you're good at, or a gift, or honing in on it and strengthening it, you never know how far that can take you. I had 2 people when I was appraising for lenders. 2 of my managers, when I was going from San Diego to the Central Coast, then to Washington, they said, no, I don't think you can get a transfer. But I had to, because my late husband was getting transferred. I wasn't going to be apart from my family. Yeah. So I just looked at the numbers where they were up there, and I had to go over that manager's head to the VP of the whole Western states. And I got, within a week, both times, I got a reply from him saying, can you pay for your moving expenses? Because I can have you start within a week.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't take no for an answer. That's how I got my college education paid by corporate America. Same thing. My manager was like, no, you didn't qualify. I'm like, what do you mean I didn't qualify? I checked off all of the expectations, like literally every single one of them. So I saw the president, who has 54,000 employees, in the cafeteria one day, and I walked up to him and I said, I'm sorry, my name is Gogo, and I'm one of your employees, bottom level, and they had this college program where they would pay for your college if you went to all of this, blah, blah, blah. I said, why didn't you approve my college application? And he goes, I'm not sure. I have to talk to my assistant to see what's going on with your file. Here's her phone number, set an appointment. I'll talk to her, and then you'll come up and we'll talk to you. So I go up there, I got myself that appointment. I go up there, he never even seen my file, because my manager didn't feel like submitting it, because he liked me in that position and he didn't want to lose me in that position. So he was like, I'm not even going to have you approved, so you can stay here so I can keep you. So not everybody has your best interest at heart. Sometimes they have their own best interest at heart, and they will tell you no just because it doesn't fit their agenda. But no doesn't mean no. No means, let me try again.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And let me go above your head so I can get my yes, but I don't take no for an answer.
Right. I love it. I love it. Well, a lot of people are going to have to hear that and take that to heart right now, because there's a workaround for a lot of things. And if they utilize it, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. We'll have a lot of different jobs coming up in different kinds of things now. I think this is going to actually make a lot of people have their own businesses.
Yeah. This is not the end of the world. The world didn't end. This is just another bleep.
We have so the Fazios, who came to EXP now, so they have a real estate school. And I think they are busier than ever, because people are starting to get their license.
Yeah,
because they don't want to be.
Then I can work from home. I can have the freedom, spending time with the family. Money is just money. You know, time is what you never get back. And if you get to do whatever and supply for your family, but do it with your family, best of both worlds. And I think real estate allows people to do that.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I just kind of ended up here, but I'm loving every minute of it. And I love the collaboration. I love that you stopped and took time out of your busy day to talk to us. And we can't wait to see you June 15th, right? June 15th, you're coming to Arizona, and that'll be a blast. Can't wait to go and see you speak and learn more. And you have your Go-Go's Boot Camp. Where do they go?
gogosbootcamp.com. So if they are EXP agents, it's gogosbootcamp.com/EXP.
/EXP, and they get a 25% discount?
Yeah, for that one is 25% off. Just make sure that they use their EXP email address, because that's the only way how I know for certainty that they're EXP agents, so we can honor that discount. Otherwise, they have to pay full price.
Awesome. Well, I've used it, and I've still got more to go through because you ramped it up so much. So
hundreds of hours of content in there now.
Yeah, very good stuff. Good stuff. Well, thank you so much again, Go-Go. I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you so much for having me.
It was so fun talking to you. Thanks so much for your spirit. Talk to you later.
Bye.